Up next, the Western Conference semifinals and the Utah Jazz. After their sterling Game 5 performance, the Blazers' spirit was back in evidence. They were sure that they could continue to spin their magic.
Robinson coming hard. Over Bailey. Rebound Porter. Draws the foul. Score the basket.
An emotional second half 24-5 run backed the confidence up. Drexler's 20 points, 15 rebounds, and 8 assists led a balanced Blazer attack as Portland captured Game 1, 117-97. The Blazers' play had the crowd jazzed up in Game 2. Portland danced off to an early advantage behind the play of Jerome Kersey.
Take me home, Jerome.
Kersey's 34 points leads the Blazers to what appeared to be an easy victory as they built a 23-point lead in the fourth period. But things changed quickly. The Jazz and Karl Malone found their way to the free throw line 38 times in the second half. They converted 35. All of a sudden, it was the Jazz having a good time when Malone drilled 2 free throws with 14 seconds to play, and the game was tied. After a timeout, the Blazers went to their favorite play, the 2-out.
Porter, Stockton, bounce pass over to Drexler, back over to Porter, underneath, puts it up, he scores! With 3.6 seconds to go, and a Utah timeout.
Porter converted off the deflected pass to give Portland a 2-point lead with 3.5 seconds to go. But the Jazz had the final shot. The Blazers escaped with a 118-116 victory, a 2-0 series lead.
I think we had some lapses where we let them come back from huge deficits, but I think that's part of the game. You're not going to win by 20 every night. I think there's a tendency to start thinking about the next game, and maybe we were guilty of that. But the important thing is we held on to win.
Because of their big comeback, the Jazz carried momentum as the series shifted to Salt Lake City for Games 3 and 4. And in Game 3, it was Utah who used a strong third period to lift it to victory. Karl and Jeff Malone combined for 55 points as the Jazz held off Portland 107-101.
Left, right, roll it to Karl. Great. The mailman.
Game 4 found Utah and Karl Malone determined to even the series at 2 games apiece. But Portland was equally determined to regain command. It was a classic battle and the kind of game that teams must win in the playoffs if they are to be the champion. A focused Blazer team outscored the Jazz in each of the first 3 periods. They built a 14-point lead entering the fourth. But Utah charged hard and regained the lead midway through the period. The Blazers maintained their composure and rode the broad shoulders of Kevin Duckworth to the tune of 30 points as the game began to seesaw.
Up top, Stock drives, hang it up, get it to go, it's gone. He is unbelievable. He put it over the left hand.
5. Yes! The clutch basket by Drexler.
Drexler's jumper gave Portland the lead, and the Portland Star had one big play left as the clock ticked away.
10 seconds on the shot to Karl Malone, angle left. Karl underneath, throws it away to Drexler. Oh my goodness, he threw it away. No shot.
The Blazers steal Game 4, 104-101, and now look ready to eliminate the Jazz in 5.
Danny Ainge hammered hard by Mike Brown.
It was clear early in Game 5 the Jazz were not going to give up without a fight. And behind the 2 Malones held a 1-point advantage at halftime. But the Blazers came out firing on all cylinders to start the third.
It is Clyde for 3. Blazers take the lead. Porter, 3-point try. Yes.
Portland scored the first 16 points of the second half to break open a close game. The Jazz tried to rally, but the Blazers would not be denied, and they were dancing in the aisles at Memorial Coliseum. Led by Buck Williams, who did yeoman's work on the great Karl Malone the entire series, Portland controlled the middle and advanced to the Western Conference Finals.
I think our team came out with great intensity. We had a purpose, and our team was really focused for tonight's game. And I'm glad we put this team away because we didn't want to go back to Utah for Game 6.
If you're going to back down, you're going to get beat, and we wouldn't back down. And I think, like I said, you got to give our team credit. We beat a very, very good team in 5 games, and it says a lot for our guys.